Hello.
Morning.
Morning.
How are you?
All right, how are you?
Good, how are you?
David Dennis.
Oh, Andrew's dog.
Yes, Andrew.
Talked to you on the phone?
Yes, sir.
Hi.
This is
How are
Susan.
you?
I just wanted to see if Luke was okay. If I could at least just see him for a minute.
That's not my call.
Yeah, just want to see him.
That's not my call.
I know.
I've already explained all this to her. I've already spoken to Landon. Said she's not allowed to see him. She knows the circumstances. She's still refusing to leave.
Well, the thing is on my visitation guidelines that Landy set forth, all the things that are set forth, I have abided by consistently.
Okay.
The fact that I called Dad's and reported Luke with black eyes and bruised arms, then he terminated my visitation, which that doesn't have anything in here. It doesn't say, you call Dad's, we're terminating your visitation.
Right.
And Mr. Humphrey made it clear that my visitation was being terminated because they're doing a criminal investigation of the nursing home, and therefore, since they're doing that, and since they were made to give Luke a physical, which was, he said, unnecessary, then he terminated my visitation.
Right.
It doesn't say, according to the court records, he cannot terminate my visitation for that. If I do any of these things wrong, like remove his plastic AFOs, brush his teeth, do anything to his trach, which he doesn't even have anymore, those things are the things that in other words, my visitation would be void. He would void my visitation. However, I have abided by everything, and every single one of your officers have been with me to see that I've abided by every bit of that.
Okay.
And so, there's no reason for him to terminate. He doesn't have a legal reason to even
What's your
terminate.
next step going to be?
Well, my next step is we're going to file in court
Okay.
to have the judge recused, to have a new judge, a statutory probate judge, and we're also going to file why Landy shouldn't be found in contempt of court for the many things that's happened with Luke, and we're also going to file for the removal of the permanent guardian.
Okay.
And,
So you're going to go back into court and try to resolve this in court?
Yes, we are.
That's great. That's wonderful.
Yes. And but the court system is taking a long time. We can't get it out of Tyler. We're having a lot of problems doing that. I just want to see that Luke's okay. I just want to see him. It's been a long time, and this is kidnapping. It's just like the Senator Will Hartnett said, you need to go to the police and report that Luke is being held a virtual prisoner because he's not allowed to see anyone in the maternal side of the family. He's not allowed to see anyone unless their name's on the list.
Okay.
And so they haven't given me the list, but I just want to see that my son is okay.
Okay. My sheriff has determined that we're not going to provide security for those visits anymore.
I understand.
So
because of the investigation.
That's a decision that he made.
Okay.
So if
Can you at least walk with me down the hall so that I can see if Luke's okay?
I can't. Because that would be violating what my sheriff has his order in this situation.
Well, I want to see that Luke's all right.
Okay.
I just want to look down the hallway and see if he's okay. If he's sitting on his chair and if he's all right. I don't know if he's alive or dead.
Susan,
I do not know. No,
yes,
I don't know if my son is alive or dead. I don't know what.
Yes, you do.
Really?
Yes,
well,
you
then
know.
you need to show me.
No, I don't have to show you. I'm not going to show you. We've already told you that he is alive.
But how can I believe you? You also told me that it's in STDs, but it's in his
No.
medical records.
No, it's not. We're not going to discuss the medical records here anyway. The fact is, he is alive and he's well. So that's all you
Well,
need
then
to
you
know.
shouldn't mind if I peek down the
I do
hallway.
mind
I'm
because
good.
that's violating
I'm
our
good. Thank you very much.
Then what are your regulations?
Susan? No, you're not. You're going to go right back out here.
That's assault.
No, it's not assault. I'm asking
It is assault.
escorting you right on out here.
That's assault.
What I would like to see happen, okay, because
I'm going to file assault charges.
okay, obviously we want to keep this thing as peaceful as possible.
I know, and I tried mediation. I tried to talk to
Right.
them. They refused. They totally refused. Mr. Humphrey hasn't talked to me in 4 years. Has refused totally to talk to me. Hangs up every time I call, and his attorney refuses to talk to this. We've
So
never
do you
had
need to get in
mediation.
here?
We've never had mediation, and David Dennis totally refuses to even discuss anything. The only thing he says is, I've called Landy. And
What? Right. I know this is a terrible situation for you. Your next step is going to be to get this package forward. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay. And as quickly as possible.
Working on it.
Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. I know you do. I can't. sheriff is giving me an order, has ordered all of our deputies. I'm not allowed to be violating what my sheriff has told me. Okay? So, you can get back into court and get this resolved, that would be great.
I've been doing this for 4 years.
I know
I've
you
gone
have.
through this to see my son.
Are they, she's not permitted on in?
No.
Okay, all right.
And what rule is that? I'm not permitted in because you decided that? The guardian decided that I wasn't allowed in a public place. This is owned by the county.
Ma'am, are you needing to come in?
I'm going to hang up the guard feeder first.
Okay, ma'am.
So this is a public facility that you are denying the right to come into. And I don't believe that Mr. Humphrey has the right to deny me access to a public facility. This facility isn't privately owned. It is owned by the city. And so it is a public facility. My point is, you can't deny me to come inside here. I want to go down, I would just want to go right there and look down the hallway and see if Luke's sitting outside and he's okay. Well, I can't even give him a kiss on the cheek and say hi. So that is, you're keeping him virtual prisoner then, and you are associated with this. I saw him last month for 2 hours, you're right. And it says right here in my papers that today's my visitation day from 11 to 1.
Can I make
There
a
was
suggestion?
no file stamp copy.
Can I
in
make a
court.
suggestion? Rather than this escalate into a more intense situation than it already is, I think if you can get back into court and document everything that's happened here tonight and what everybody's action was, mine, theirs, yours, hers with the camera, and let a magistrate make an order, because once a magistrate makes an order, that's what's going to carry weight in the situation. I do not want this to turn into a situation where it escalates and we have to take any kind of action. That's not what I want. You know that. I just want this to be peaceful. I think this needs to go back into court and get resolved there and let a Texas magistrate make the decision. We've got a lot of issues that have come up lately that you've told me about. Let's get back into court and try to resolve it peacefully.
I just wanted on the record that David Dennis is refusing to allow me to come into a public facility, and that is not his call.
Okay. I think that needs to be contained in the court documents. So
Exactly.
I think that's established. It's on tape, obviously, audio. You got audio, man? So you need to come in, sir. So I think we're over. I mean, I think you've got everything you need, and they're doing what they think is right. Just hang in there. Yes, ma'am. Okay. I'll see you on.